Sweet. Hey guys, welcome to another live broadcast. Thank you guys for joining. We're going live on Facebook and YouTube, and we wanted to hop on to show you where we are. So we are here at Graphics Pro Expo in Denver, Colorado. And for those of you that don't know, Graphics Pro Expo is actually home based out of Denver, Colorado. And as you can see, we have people having a lot of fun here, testing a lot of different stuff with our 360 IQ hat press. So the stalls booth has been hopping. So we're gonna hop on over here and check out what's all happening in the booth, and then we'll stop at a couple other booths and show you some really popular and trending things that are happening here. So the first stop that we're going to make is here at the Fusion IQ. And you guys probably recognize this familiar face. This is Brandi, one of the stall's ambassadors slash influencers. You probably see her a ton on our YouTube channel. And this is her first time working actually with the Fusion IQ, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And Ultra Color Max too, correct?
Yes.
All right. So Brandi, tell us a little bit about yourself and your business before we dive in here.
Sure. Brandi is my name. I am an apparel decorator, and I've been in business for about 3 years now. And I'm newer to screen printing and transfers. And so I'm really excited for this.
Yeah, so here to really learn more about what's all happening, things that you can add on to your business. She really started out with embroidery, started implementing heat press. She actually got a new heat press here, the Autoclam, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so very exciting for her. And she is going to be working with Ultra Color Max here on the Fusion. So since we have some people in the booth, we're going to do the draw feature here so that we don't hit anybody with the swing. And she is using, again, our Ultra Color Max. So Ultra Color Max is our direct to film heat transfer. And we are just going to slide that back in and heat apply. So what was your experience when you first saw Ultra Color Max whenever you pressed it earlier?
I love the vibrancy. I love the feel of it. It's very easy to use. I especially love that you can just rip away the carrier hot, and that's an advantage to me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so those are a lot of the key attributes of the product that people are loving. That hot peel is amazing, and it feels great on a lot of different substrates. Yeah, so what this was heat applied to was just a Port Authority 100% cotton t-shirt, and you can see all of the colors and vibrancy that the product offers, just like Brandi said. We are also featuring Ultra Color Max on a few other products here. So it really shows just how much detail that the products can achieve. And then also the versatility that it has. So it doesn't just have to be applied to 100% cotton. We can do 50-50 blends. We can do 100% polyester. And we are really just taking advantage of how the Ultra Color Max really feels on those substrates. So that has been a really hot topic here. A lot of people are loving coming to the press and making their own t-shirt that they get to take home with them. Another great experience that the attendees are loving is also the 360 IQ hat heat press. Brandi, thank you so much for coming on live with us. I know Kelly, who's probably watching, is just so ecstatic that you're here. She was so bummed she couldn't be here to meet Brandi in person. Thanks, Brandi. All right, so here we have the 360 IQ, and I want to introduce you to Ty. He is one of our customers, and he has been here hanging out, showing people different ways that they can utilize the 360 IQ, because that's really all what your business is surrounded with, right?
That's all we do.
Doing a lot of 360 hat heat printing. So tell us a little bit about your business and your innovation and inspiration behind this hat.
So the rope hat is one of the best-selling hats, in my opinion, on the market right now. And so our inspiration with the laser mesh keeps you cool. With the rope there, it's stylish. And it presses really nice with the 360.
So is that 100% polyester?
Yeah, it actually has like a water-resistant material on it.
Mm-hmm.
So water will just bead right off of it, which is awesome.
That's amazing. So this hat is actually something that he is manufacturing and selling. So if you had to compare this to another really popular brand out there in retail, what would you compare it to?
probably Melon or Branded Bills.
Right. So those are two really great brands, a little bit of a higher price point. So it's nice to have this comp to that. All right. So we're actually going to press this hat so that you guys can see how it presses in the overall finish of this cap. All right. So I'll let you do the work. Right, so the key thing for this hat is getting it nice and flush against the bottom platen. What we're doing now with this patch is getting the adhesive warmed up. So for those of you that are new to the 360 IQ, this machine does offer dual heat. We have bottom heat and top heat. You can see that represented here, what our temperatures are set at, so that we can accurately cure patches and adhesives correctly. Oh, there we go. To the cap without doing any damaging to the overall products. What you're seeing now is a foam pad that's being placed over the patch so that we can protect the patch and the hat from scorching or any high heat that could cause damage to the overall finish. So that actually didn't get enough time. So we're just going to go ahead and lock that down for an additional 15 seconds so we can ensure it has enough dwell time to really cure the adhesive to the cap. That is an overall amazing and very premium finish. What would you sell this hat for?
For retail, probably $30 to $35.
Nice. That's a really good price point. All right, guys, so you're seeing it here first. This is a hat that Ty has manufactured and is going to be offering. And something new that you're probably seeing is the style of patch that we pressed on this very unique and next level hat. And this is called PV Plus. Okay, so this is a PV rubber heat transfer. It's new to you guys. We've been playing around with it a good bit here at the show. This is actually going to launch and be available for you guys to order on stalls.com within the next month. So you're looking for about mid-May for this product to be available for you to upload your artwork, and we will send you the transfer ready to heat apply. Again, that's PV Plus. Thank you so much, Ty, for demoing it and showing us your hat and also your logo, right? This is actually your brand here. You can see it applied to that cap there too. So guys, check him out. He's doing a lot of really great work. He's a hat guru here. People have been loving coming up and talking to him. Thank you again so much. As we're wrapping up at the Stalls booth, we are going to head over to SanMar and show you some of the trending pieces and the brands that they are offering. All right, they made it easy on us. SanMar is directly behind the Stalls booth, and they have all of their updated catalogs that are showing all of the brands that they offer and all of the new products that are coming out for the year. And I will say you definitely want to check these out, guys, because there are a lot of really great colors that you should be implementing to really offer something unique to your customers. There's a lot of pastels, a lot of muted colors, tones that you can take advantage of. And they're all really easy to work with. So let's check a few of those out. One of the ones that I was super excited to see while I was here was this Mercer and Metal Bomber jacket. Okay, looks a little bit like what I have on now, but it's a polyester instead of a nylon. So we're gonna have a lot of an easier way to be able to print this because we have different adhesives that can apply to polyester as opposed to nylon. One of my favorite features is the drop shoulder seam structure, and also the seam structure here that's tonal, that is going down the shoulder and then meeting the drop shoulder seam here. So overall, really great piece. You can see another jacket similar to that by the same brand. Again, this is Mercer and Metal. This is going to be a really hot brand that SanMar is going to be launching within the next month or two. All right, another really great piece that I like is this cropped zip by District, okay? And the colors that they're launching are very trendy and retail. So Love to see that. I also noticed some of our popular heat transfer vinyls being printed on some of the key items that they are featuring here. So what you're looking at here is silicone. Our dimensional product looks phenomenal whenever it comes to branding some of these next level items. This is a Sport Tech quarter zip that offers really unique seam structure here, where we have an elongated sleeve cuff and then also an opening for your thumb hole. So you can even tell just from looking at this piece that we could add some additional branding down here and really take advantage of all there is to offer in this single blank. Speaking of unique placements and taking advantage of unique print areas, I think they did a phenomenal job of using our CAD prints products on this jacket as well. So you can see the standard left chest logo everybody knows and loves. Then we added more custom prints to the hoodie, since they have a unique seam structure there that allows us to easily be able to heat print. I also really like just the very awesome and almost like a futuristic style of seam structure here. And then these really cool zippers and cords, right? So really cool seam structure down at the bottom as well. Just an overall really unique piece. Also love these running shorts. I think this is a great take on, your standard running short. They have the thick waistband, which ladies love to have so that they feel secure. And then also this very nice lightweight polyester customized with our fluorescent orange glitter flake. All right, so a lot of really cool stuff to see here. You'll also notice even in the accessories section that we are seeing patches on beanies, and then also our faux leather patches on this structured cap here. All right, so a lot of stuff. One of the things that I absolutely love as far as accessories go that get overlooked a little bit because they are a little bit old school, a little bit retro, is this Ogio fanny pack. Fanny packs have been trending significantly, and they're not just worn around the waist anymore. You can actually wear these as a crossbody, which makes it perfect for branding here and bringing awareness to specific brands that you may be custom printing for. So lots happening here. Also love this little accessory bag too. SanMar always doing a great job of adding the next best thing when it comes to the brands that they are offering. All right, let's go around this corner and we're gonna check out Transfer Express's booth. So at this point in time, there is a class going on. So Ryan Rafalke is actually there doing a class with the heat press. So we do have an autoclam in here where we are printing a lot of the goof proof, right? Or ultra color max. Goof proof? Goof proof and max. So this is actually one of the designs. It's really cool how people are taking this design and just printing really unique locations. Earlier, we had a customer come and grab the Ultra Color Max, and they actually pressed the side of a hat where the mesh is, and it looked so cool. All right, so we'll post pictures of that in the Heat Press for Profit Facebook group. So make sure you head over there to see some unique things people are doing to stand out to their customers. Before we wrap this up, we are going to head over to the Montroy booth. And that'll also give you a good idea of the entire show floor as well, because there is a lot happening here, right? So a lot of really great vendors came out taking advantage of everyone that's coming to GPX since this is their hometown. And we're loving it. The attendees are loving it. It's been a very well-attended show, and a lot of people showed up. So it's really great to see people getting back into the swing of things with events. Let's head over to Montroy. So Montroy has been in the industry for quite some time. They're very well known. I'm sure you guys are working with them currently. Within the Montroy booth is a stalls booth as well. So you guys have seen all things heat transfers, from Ultra Color Max to leather patches to the new PV Plus that's going to be launching. There's a lot happening, but one thing that we really like to talk about too that gets overlooked sometimes is heat transfer vinyl, right? So a lot of people are still utilizing that, cutting it out on their laser engravers and creating some really cool, unique things. And I think that what they're doing here in the Montroy booth is really bringing heat transfer vinyl to life on hats. So here is a great example. I actually showed this earlier in my educational seminar that we had this morning. And this is a textured soft foam as the base, layered with Premium Plus. Okay, so two heat can be cut on a vinyl cutter, blade cutter, or a laser cutter. So these products are perfectly for that. You get some really textured soft foam with Premium Plus. This one is a really cool because we have two special effect materials being layered here. We have soft flock on the bottom, which gives it a dimensional tonal effect. And then we are adding even more premium of a finish with that chroma bling, right? Chroma bling is a special effect HTV that takes on the color it's applied to and shifts in the light. So you can see we're getting some gold, some orange, some green, a lot of really cool stuff happening there. And they're printing all of this with the 360 IQ. So here is another really great example of a layered heat transfer vinyl. So the idea here, guys, is that we are taking the heat transfer vinyl to another level by making it more premium and giving it that for the pros by layering it and creating faux patches for hats, right? So heat transfer vinyl tends to get a little bit of a bad rep because vinyl is vinyl. But at the end of the day, it has been completely innovative. We're doing really cool stuff with it. It is layerable, so you can create these really unique patches, right? And I'll show you just one more where we actually have three products layered here. We have a matte black soft foam, and then we have our white textured soft foam, so you can kind of see like a faux leather type of weave throughout that, and then the bandana is actually flock. All right, so guys, keep in mind for those of you that are doing hats, you can do more than just patch. Especially for those customers that still want those low run orders, maybe you need about 10 or 12. They don't quite hit that 25 piece minimum that you would need for a patch. Heat transfer vinyl is going to be perfect for that. And you're going to be able to offer a ton of really great finishes, from glitters to foam, as you've seen, and so much more. All right. Really, there's just a lot of opportunity, a lot of creativity that can go into it. So these are some more special effect materials that are being featured over here in Montroy's booth. You can see all of our most popular, and then one that people are really, really taking to is the reflective glitter. All right, so this reflective glitter is different in the true glitter flake that you all know and love, because it actually has a smooth finish, and then when it's hit with a bright light, it'll actually be bright silver. Right, so a lot of really fun stuff here. If you guys are in the area and you haven't had a chance to stop by, definitely come by. There's a lot of really great specials to take advantage of as far as equipment packages and percentages off of your materials. All right, so this is where we end the live broadcast. I appreciate you guys hopping on and checking out all the fun stuff that's happening here in Denver, Colorado at the Graphics Pro Expo.